Well, there's no secret about it because whatever we did was on the field. So, whatever secret plans we have got, it will start once we go back to the hotel. So as of now, everyone is excited, really excited to say anything, we are enjoying the moment right now. And hopefully once we get back to the hotel, we'll be back in our senses and we'll enjoy the evening. Emotionally, I was confused. I wanted a wicket. मैं थोड़े बीच विकेट तक था. Then I went for that side. I said, युवराज पास है, वो उधर से विकेट ले लेगा. Then I came back. I said, हग वक्त तो बाद में करते रहेंगे, पहले विकेट ले लेते हैं. So I went back, I took the wicket, and तब तक ये आ गया था, छाती पे चढ़ गया था, सर पे मार रहा था. So it was a very lively moment, and I was confused. That's why, I don't know what to do at that point of time, जिसके कारण थोड़े mixed emotions थे. I think the support was great in the stadium throughout, especially जब गौतम और विराट की पार्टनरशिप चल रही थी, तो every run was applauded. हर रन को ऐसे देखा जा रहा था, लग रहा था कि बाउंड्री आई है. उसके बाद जब मैं और गौतम बैटिंग कर रहे थे, तो ईच एंड एवरी रन वाज अगेन अपलॉडेड, जिससे बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथ मिलता है आपको. एंड थोड़ा जो ड्यू था ग्राउंड पे, उससे भी हमें हेल्प मिला. उनके स्पिनर्स को बहुत ज्यादा टर्न नहीं मिला. सो आई थिंक इट बिकेम a bit easy. As I said last time, from 1983, there was a big change, in Indian cricket when we won the 1983 World Cup, and slowly and gradually people started loving the sport, and then you saw all of a sudden two big individuals making their debut to the international arena, and they were Anil Kumble and Sachin Tendulkar. A few years later, you had Saurav Ganguly and Rahul Dravid, getting into the international arena. So I think this was the chain of players, because of whom I think we are in a position right now where we earn a lot of money. We have got a lot of respect, and what we are trying to do is, we will try to pass it on to the next generation. So promoting and not getting runs, I knew what the questions would be, why I promoted myself, why couldn't I stay back? If I promoted myself, it meant, there were two left-handed batsmen, after me. If I get out, the side may be in trouble, but it was an honest decision, and I said, if Gautam is batting really well, if I go in right now and if I get to rotate, and I had no clue that time that there was dew onto the field, and I played a lot with Muralidharan. I know his Dusra quite well, which he knows also, so I was able to put a bit of pressure on him. And I think, that really mattered, because what me and Gautam, we do well is we run well. We don't take too many risky singles, but at the same time, we try to convert those 1.5 runs into 2 runs. So I think, it was an ideal combination. I think, I don't know how many of you were present in the first conference where quite a few questions were asked about Yuvraj. And I said, what we want is Yuvraj Singh to get going, because he's the kind of player, once he gets going, if you see his past throughout the series, he'll keep scoring. And once he starts scoring, he starts contributing with the ball. And of course, being the big match player that he is, he always rises to the occasion. And I think his fielding was as good as I have seen in the last few years. So overall, I think he was very ready for this tournament. And that was the main reason why he was puking a lot in the dressing room and not getting sleep in the room. And I always get good players. I think the players, they have responded really well to me, whether it's the test side, we have got quite a few senior players who are part of the side, before even I started playing cricket, they were part of the international side. And at the same time, the youngsters coming in, I think they have contributed a lot, willing to give in more than 100%. If you see Suresh Raina and Virat Kohli covering the amount of ground they cover in an ODI game, because of the fact that some of our fielders are not good enough, they know that, and they're putting in more than what's actually needed. So I think the response is very important, and at the same time, I give a lot of emphasis on the dressing room atmosphere. It's not about how talented you are, but if you're helping each other perform, if you're helping a youngster perform, that's the kind of man I would like to be part of my side. I don't think we are getting enough time, because I'll be off to Delhi tomorrow to attend one of my friends' function. After that, we arrive for IPL, which means they had hardly any time to realize we have won the World Cup. So after that, there will be immense pressure of being part of the IPL side. So it will be quite tough. So right now, it's important to enjoy the moment. We have like 17 or 18 hours right now where we should enjoy, because we have achieved something big, and we were going through a lot to achieve something that's this big enough. Well, you don't need to compare everything. I've always said that everything is special in its own way. The format is very different. I've always loved the ODI format because, I always think you see a lot of variety in one day. Like you saw in this game where we lost a couple of early wickets. Then you have two batsmen, struggling to get the amount of runs that needed. You see a glimpse of not actually test cricket, but where the batsmen, they're looking for survival, looking to get runs at the same time. And at the end, you see slog, two batsmen like Yuvraj and me slogging in the same game, and you get the result. So I think every format is very special. T20, of course, you can say this team started doing something different when we went for the T20 World Cup. And actually, we can close the chapter right now with this World Cup, because we need to build up a team again. Because of the amount of cricket we are playing, we need quite a few reserve players to come in and bowl, and we need spinners, batsmen, each and everyone to be at their best, because if you want to do consistently well at international level, you need to have a pool of players, which means you'll have to try quite a few players, not think about the result.